based in Belgium. So I got actively involved in the early stage of building the European Reference Genome Atlas in 2021. So back in 2021, I was involved mostly with the SSP committee, but because I was starting to have a heavy workload with the pilot projects in ERGA, I had to slow down my different activities in the committees. And I actually got involved in the TKT committee later on, at the later stage. The trigger was mostly organizing and helping organizing the first EMBO course on genome assembly, which was held in Belgium, and it was organized by one of the Belgian TKT committee member. And that's how I put my foot into the TKT committee. We have several type of action. So we have like the fact that we support the design and the implementation of learning and skill sharing activity. And then we have this goal of collecting, promoting, and developing training material, like webinars or workshop and other activities. We also are building an ERGA knowledge hub where everyone will be able to find material, tutorials, step-by-step tutorials related to every step of the genome assembly, from like a permit requests to downstream analysis and stakeholders in the involvement. The most interesting part is actually see that we can make a difference by organizing training workshops for the ERGA community and beyond. Because when we organize workshops, they are free and we have high attendance. So I think it's really interesting because it shows that there is a lot of interest in training activity. Perhaps one of the challenges within ERGA is to make connection with the other committees when they need help organizing workshops or webinars. So TKT can support for this, but sometimes there is not a lot of communications. The most effective strategy to promote biodiversity genomics training would be first to have, at the European level, to have a European computer infrastructure that would be available to all researchers, because the problem is when we organize a workshop, we offer access to a computer, and then when the workshop ends, these researchers might not have access to these computers. So at the end of the day, they might know how to do the analysis, but they don't have access to the materials to do this analysis. The second one would be to really give access to all of these tutorials and know-how for biodiversity genomics. Because for now, I think that most of the biodiversity genomics workshops are really expensive. So we should make sure that everyone can have access to that knowledge. So I think the most important step right now for the TKT committee is really to finalize and help finalizing the ERGA knowledge hub. So I think it's one of the most important tasks. So if you are interested to join the TKT activity, I would encourage you to write to the training@erga-biodiversity.eu. If you are a researcher and you have material available and you would be willing to give these materials and teach this material for a few hours for a webinar or workshop, please contact us and we can make that happen with the training committee.